Hello all you wonderful, wonderful people. I hope that you're all well and I hope that you're all warm because I'm not at the moment. I am freezing today. Like I just cannot get warm. It is so cold. It is so cold. Actually at the fire, I never like the fire for the reason of I'm a little bit lazy and it feels like a massive effort and I don't like touching wood because it's all dirty and horrible. But yeah, it is so cold today. I'm actually having to light the fire. Like, oh my God. Enough of that though. Today I'm here to show you how to make some chocolate orange cupcakes, perfect for the autumn and winterish time that we're in at the moment. I associate chocolate orange, the flavour, with Christmas because it's usually a time of year where people get me a cherry chocolate orange as a gift. So yeah, it's a really easy recipe. I'm going to show you how to make the cupcake, the buttercream, and how to dehydrate your own fruit. This is something that someone actually requested me to do ages ago when I made that orange and raspberry cake that I made ages ago. I never actually got around to doing it, but yeah, today we're going to do it. Everything is super easy. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into this video. In a bowl, I've just got some plain flour, and to that I'm going to add some caster sugar, some cocoa powder, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. And I'm just going to take a whisk and I'm just going to mix that through just to aerate the mixture and also to make sure the ingredients are evenly incorporated. And in a jug, I'm just going to add some warm milk, 1 egg, some melted butter, some oil. I'm using vegetable oil, but you can use whatever kind of flavourless oil that you have at hand. And I'm also going to add the zest of 1 orange. I'm just going to take a whisk again. I'm just going to mix that through just to evenly incorporate it all. Then going back to our dry ingredients, we're going to pour all of our wet in there. And I'm going to take a whisk and just going to mix that through until I have a nice smooth batter. I have all the measurements for these ingredients in the description box below. So going to a cupcake tray, I'm just lining them with some cupcake liners, and I'm just going to fill them up about 3/4 of the way. I'm using an ice cream scoop. I find it the easiest way to do it, but you can use a jug or whatever you have at hand. So I'm just put them in the oven. I've got it at 160 degrees centigrade, and I'm just going to bake them for 18 minutes until they're fully baked. Now I'm going to work on doing our dried fruit, so I'm doing some dried orange slices. So I've just got 1 orange here, and I've cut it in half. And I'm just going to cut them as thin as possible. It's best that you do them as thin as you can, otherwise it's going to take a little bit longer to dehydrate, and it's also important that you cut them evenly, otherwise you're going to have some dehydrating a little bit quicker than others. So once I've cut all of my orange slices, in a pan I'm going to add some caster sugar, some glucose syrup, and some water. I'm going to put that onto a hob until I bring it to a boil, and then once it's been brought to the boil, I'm going to take it down to a simmer. I'm just going to put some orange slices in a pan, just enough so they're not overlapping each other. I'm just going to put them in the pan and boil them away for about 10 seconds, just until the orange slices are nice and soft. And then you're going to remove them and put them onto a baking tray lined with some parchment paper, or you can use a silicone mat, which is what I'm using here. And you're going to pop them in the oven for about 6 hours, about 60 degrees centigrade, and they should come out nice and dehydrated, just like these here. Now we're going to work onto our buttercream. So I've got some butter in a mixer here, and I'm just mixing it just to get it nice and soft, and also to get it to a bit of a lighter colour. Once it's got to that lighter colour, I'm going to add half of my icing sugar. And I'm going to mix it on slow at first, otherwise it's going to start to go everywhere. If I was to mix it on high, you're going to end up with a big cloud. It's going to be a mess. And then once it's sort of incorporated, I can start to increase the speed. I'm just going to mix that for about 2 minutes until it's nice and fluffy. And we're going to add the rest of my icing sugar. Again, mixing on a low speed at first, and then bringing up the speed a little bit higher. I'm going to mix that for about 5 minutes on high. And I can add my cocoa powder and the zest of 1 orange and the juice of 1 orange as well. I'm going to mix it on a low speed again at first, and then we're going to bring it up to a bit of a higher speed, just until it's all incorporated and I have a nice chocolate orange buttercream. To finish these cupcakes, I'm using a Gem 1G tip, and I'm doing 3 swirls going upwards until I have a nice peak at the top, and then I take some melted chocolate and I'm just going to drizzle it on top. Then I've got some mixed peel that I'm going to sprinkle around. You can get mixed peel from your local sort of organic shop, or usually it's in most supermarkets as well. And then I'm going to take 1 of those dehydrated orange slices, and I'm just going to place it into the side. I'm going to show you this one more time at a different angle. So I start in the middle and I go around, and I go around 3 times, kind of overlapping and going on top. And then I drizzle it with some chocolate, sprinkle it with some mixed peel, and I insert my orange slice right at the side. And that's how I made these chocolate orange cupcakes. I hope you guys love this recipe as much as I do, and if you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single one of my videos. The buttons for both of those are just down there, so make sure you click both of those. It make me very, very happy. And follow me on all my social media bits. The links for those are all in the description box below, so you can see what I'm up to in the kitchen and what I'm up to in my life, if any of you care. I don't know if you do, but you know, the links for those are there if you want to follow me and, you know, whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up now because I want to go to that fire right now and warm my hands up. Like, I'm at the point where I want to like actually wear gloves in the house, like, oh my god. And I'm actually wearing my mermaid tail blanket to keep my feet warm. Like, oh my god, it's so cold. So I will see you on my next video, wherever that is. I'm actually going to Portugal next week, so I don't know what the situation will be with uploading, but I will get a video up sometime soon. It won't be too long, I promise. And so until then, take care and keep warm, guys. It's cold. So see you later.